Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of January 2023 for anyone who has Sun, Moon or Rising in the sign of Pisces. So my dear Pisces, this is going to be your reading for January. If you're not a Pisces, but there's a loved one who is a Pisces and you would like to know how January is going to be unfolded for them, again, you might want to watch this video. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting my channel during the past years. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you like the kind of work that I do. And if that's the case, please um, watch more videos if you're interested. In my channel, there are basically playlists that you can watch, some timeless readings and also readings which are organized based on zodiac signs, and you can watch them. If you're interested in a private reading, you can find my contact in the About tab. Happy New Year to everyone. I will start the reading focusing on what is coming for Pisces, what does Pisces need to know, and how 2023, specifically January, the month of January, is going to be unfolded. So if you have a specific question in your mind, have it present. Maybe take a deep breath and let's start the reading. Let's find out together what we need to know and what the energies are trying to tell us for Pisces. Okay. Well, I see you might receive a very good news. In the end of the year 2022, you might have received a very good news. Could be about your finances, about love and romance. It might bring you a little bit of more responsibility or a little bit of worry, or maybe you got clarity on some situation, or like someone was sick, there was a sick person, you got the results of the test and everything is clear. So end of the year, past year brought you some clarity, some peace of mind, some good news, which is I like it. I feel that it gave you some peace of mind, and actually it's very, very beautiful. There is an Aries who's thinking about you or who is supporting you. If you are an Aries as well, like have a rising moon or something in Aries, um, Jupiter is in your sign now, is in Aries, and then it's gonna be blessing you. It's gonna have you blessed all over the year. Wow, I see a beautiful airplane. Some of you are going on a trip. I see a lot of travels for you, Pisces. You might be a on a trip, on a flight for last minute. You might book a last minute trip that you wanted to go. Maybe you were reluctant, you were doubtful, but you are taking that flight. A little bit of ambiguity. Maybe you don't exactly know where you're going, or you don't know, like maybe it came just, it's a little bit unplanned. You didn't plan for it. So I see a little bit of ambiguity around it. But I see you go safe and you come back safe. You're protected. And energies are supporting you. There are some people that might, their thoughts are traveling with you. Maybe they are praying for you. Maybe you're on a mission. If you work, if you're in military and you're sent to a mission, you are protected. But I see it as a travel for a lot of you, Pisces. It's beautiful. Um, you will find something very important in January, and it's something that you again realize, or someone comes to your life that fills a gap. A gap is going to be filled. A wish is going to be fulfilled. Um, you might love a Cancer sign, or a Cancer sign is very dear to your heart, or they are praying for you. I see wings of the angels for you. It's around your life. You have a very open heart, and your channels are open. You are very intuitive, Pisces. You are even more intuitive than ever. I see number 5. You have to wait a little bit more, and I see a very big question mark in the beginning, in the middle of your reading. You might be wondering about something in your life, something that you have been waiting for, um, a question that you're asking, something that you haven't get clarity from, some question that you have from someone specific, or about identity of someone, clarity about you. Some of you even, wow, there's a lot of information. When I speak fast, it's because there's a lot of information. Okay, so there is definitely a question you are seeking an answer. Some of you have even gone to a psychic, to a therapist to try to get a read of it. I see that for some of you, whatever you do, you still can't get a straight answer. That's because it needs to be covered for now. You can't push the universe to uncover things before it's time. I see a beautiful hat for you. As I mentioned in the beginning, you are going to be receiving some beautiful responsibility. You are going to be ranking up in your job, in your status, in your finances, in everything it can be possible. You can be receiving an offer, a hat that you will put on your head. So it's covering, it's giving you protection, it's beautiful, it makes you elegant, and it's coming from someone is it brings a little bit of responsibility. Pisces, some of you might get married or receive an offer. As I mentioned, it's going to be a commitment. But you still have questions underneath. Your heart is questioning. And I can't tell you that your question is going to be answered very quickly. I don't see that. Some of you have fundamental questions about life or whatever, if I'm on the right path or you want to know the future. Um, but for a lot of you, the energy is focusing for me on a person that you would like to know. I see it's a person that you want to stay with, that you want to spend the rest of your life with them. You love them, you even might have been together, you share the bed, even maybe, but you still have questions. Your heart is still have questions. I don't say you have doubts, but you have questions. Um, and you are flipping between accepting and asking again. Sometimes you say, I have enough evidence, this is the answer. And then again, tomorrow you question it. I see flipping side. You have been a little emotional. You have been a little bit doubtful. I see travels for you, back to back travels, very short distance between the trips. They can be long distance. For some of you, you are going to be invited to a, I don't know, like a conference, a presentation, a formal gathering, a family wedding, or something which is very formal. Um, and you fly to that place. And even maybe there's something might happen to you. You might meet someone that there's a commitment going on after. I see a Native American face here. If someone is watching from those tribes, hello to you, and thank you for watching. If you're from Canada or I don't know, any parts of US or any parts of the world, I see that person. There's also a lot of spiritual activity that you're doing. A lot of you Pisces are cleansing. You are trying to get on a second on the next level of spirituality, which is very beautiful. You are practicing more spiritual um, practices, which is helpful and is giving you a lot of clarity. But some of you are still seeking answers, and I don't see that you have received that. Be patient, Pisces. If you are female Pisces, I see you are a little bit upset. You miss someone. Someone, okay, some of you might have lost someone or something, and you're still crying over that, or you are missing someone so dearly and you're thinking about going to visit them, but for some reason it's not possible. There's a blockage on your way or on their way, or you can't meet each other. Maybe it's a long distance, or there's a problem that you can't meet each other. And it's very heavy on your heart. I definitely see the yin and yang. Get balanced. This is part of the life. Sometimes we need to wait for things to uncover. Um, you don't want something to happen immature. Please have it in your mind. You don't want a baby to be born immature because you want to see the baby sooner, or because you miss them, or because whatever. So you have to give the universe the chance to walk their walk and finish their walk and give us everything at its correct time, at its divine time. You'll find a gemstone. Some of you will find a relationship which is so precious. Some of you receive a gift which you examine it in the light. You are like, you can't believe this is yours. You put it in your hand, or you take it in your hand and you just look at it under the light, and you're like, wow, this is mine. I see your crown. You have a beautiful crown on your head. Definitely good start for you, Pisces. Very beautiful start. Keep your feet warm. You might receive like a very warm or wintry socks for your winter, or warm. Keep your feet warm. That's what I want to say. There's jingle bells. Bells are jingling. I can hear them. Good news is coming. Happy energy is coming, and it starts as soon as you give up thinking and overthinking and worrying. be happy with what you have. Work on your throat chakra. You need to even sing. Some of you need to sing. If you're by yourself, there's any opportunity that you can sing. Let your voice go. Say what you want to say to the universe. Spread it out. Go to the park. Go somewhere that you can yell. You can sing. There's something in your throat. I don't want to say it's blocking, but it's there, and you know you are missing. As I said, some of you are missing someone so dearly. They are missing you too, but both parties are hiding their feelings, or there's some blockage that you can be together. About your question that I talked about, there is going to be movement, there is going to be some action. It's not that you will get the answer from someone's mouth. Actions will show you, actions will bring you the answer. That's why I'm saying um, you have to be patient, but this is going to be an answer that you will never doubt again. You're reaching your hand to get something and you will be able to. Someone is trying to pull the carpet from your under your feet. They won't be able to. They're very disabled and they're paralyzed, so they can't do anything. Don't worry, your energies are very, very strong. You're very intuitive. Whatever comes to your mind is for a reason. Try to screen your thoughts. Try to read your own, read your mind. Even try to write your thoughts. They might be very valuable information. um, there's some, maybe there's a pain in the back of your neck, or you have migraine. uh, it's a little bit because of the stress that you have. Some of you are working on your neck. I don't know, you have neck massage or you're using some neck um, lotions or something, but it's nice. Someone might take a haircut, get a haircut, short haircut. um, this question that stays in your mind again, I see it very, very everywhere almost. Wait and see what how it's gonna be. It's gonna be answered in a way that you didn't expect. That's what all I can say. There's something that you will help a group, like you try a person or a team to push something. Like, have you seen those like those incidents that maybe someone's car is breaking in the street and some people come and like try to push the car for that, helping that person. I see that a group of people are pushing or they're doing some um, goal. They have a goal, and then other people go and help, and you join them for a short time. You might help some group or organization. It could be charity, but it's toward moving. Maybe one of your friends calls you and asks you if you can help them move or pack, or maybe you go for charity, homeless people. You want to pack food for them or pack items or move them transportation, help them temporarily. If you have been asked to do that, that brings a lot of blessing for you. I see charities that you're helping. Some of you are thinking about going to hospital and do some volunteer work. A lot of energies, Pisces. I can't finish, I think, the reading in this session. There's a lot going on. There's a lot that I can see. And a lot of it is spiritual activities and spiritual things that is happening for you. I see you as face to face with your guides, with your angels, and they definitely tell you things. Maybe you don't remember. Maybe even in your dreams, you see your past mm, family members, parents, if they have crossed you, whoever that you have on the other side. They might come to your dreams and tell you something, but you don't remember. They give you downloads though. You might not remember exactly the next day or whatever what they told you or what happened, but they are going to affect your decision making. They're going to help you. They're going to guide you. You don't necessarily need to remember what they say, but if you can remember, or if you can write down your dreams or your these incidents that you have downloads from the other side, that would be great. If you start writing, Pisces, that would be very, very great. You will be the queen. A lot of achievements for January. I see you start January with a new title, with a new status. You might get pregnant, you might be pregnant, you might get engaged, you might start a new job, and your hands are full. When you go back to work or start your life after the break, you are already starting a new, you know already. I mean, the last year, end of the year, you got a new um, news that you know next year, beginning of January, you are starting as a new person, as a new Pisces. I see custody of a child or two children, they might need your attention. Maybe someone gives custody to you, or you adopt children, or you do some charity work for children, you pay their expenses. and that brings luck and money to you even more and more. You're very able to do incredible work, Pisces. Sometimes you give a little bit of money to someone and you don't know how much their life is changed and how much this brings blessing into your life. Definitely, if you have twins or you have kids, you might be staying with kids for a while, like for some time. Maybe your spouse or your husband or your wife is leaving um, for a short time and you have to stay with them. It can be that you receive kids as how can I say, guests from far place. Maybe your sister or brother, they let you their kids stay with you for something. I see you in relation with two kids, or maybe you're just worried for some kids and you're taking, maybe as I said, responsibility. You pay for them and stuff like that. There are news from far lands. Someone might come from far lands, or news is coming. You're somehow related to that. Things are going to move faster. In January, you're getting clarity. I see butterflies. There might be a little bit of obstacles. There are challenges on the way, but I see your heart and your faith very, very powerful. Your heart and your faith is going to drive you to the destination that you're going to get. Um, I see beautiful sleep for you. Like you sleep like, I don't know, something happened during your sleep. You experience some visual or some vivid clarities. Some of you are very like experience beautiful moments while you're sleeping in the maybe you, I don't know where your soul goes, but you really are looking forward to go and sleep, take a nap. Maybe you rejuvenate. Maybe you just recharge your energy. It's very good to calm down. Don't be very active, specifically if you got a sick or you got sick or got a flu. Take some rest. Take some rest. Internalize your energy. Don't try to focus, run around. Try to find the problems and the solution to the problems in your inside. There's going to be downloads. There's going to be something that's coming. You don't need to go outside for that. That's what I want to say. A lot of blessing is coming with a realization for you. Definitely love and romance. I see passion. I see you are getting intimate with someone. Mm. Someone is eating pomegranate. Maybe your person had an ex that they were very jealous, or if they see their ex is in a relationship, they'll be very upset, or they're still in love with them. Um, I see you, the people who don't will well for or they don't wish well for you, they are burning and they have no control in your life and they're gonna burn. It's gonna be that they're just gonna be burn and be like ashes, and I see you don't even care about them and your life is going. There are challenges, but um, let the warmth of that fire warm up your light. Don't care about what other people say or how they're going to judge you. um, Things are going to change a little bit. Nothing is final, but there's beautiful beds. Do you see the beds in the bottom? You definitely are. Some of you are going to build a nest with a loved one. You are going to maybe even move to a different place with a loved one. They might come from far land, you might come from another place, and you meet somewhere in between, or you build your home somewhere in between, and you beautiful beds together. You're soulmates. And I love that. Again, I see singing for you. You need to talk. Maybe you need to start talking about your love and your feelings to your person, or they need to hear it from you. There might be something that has to come into reality. You can't let it be like hidden in your chest anymore. Even if it doesn't necessarily have to be love and romance. It can be some decision that you want to announce to someone, or something that you would like to share with someone, you want to tell someone. And they are very much waiting to hear that. They are very much ready to hear that. Some of you might even, again, if you live somewhere that there are a lot of trees and there are birds, I see birds are they bring a lot of auspicious energy to your life. If you're feeding the birds, that's very good. Again, as I mentioned, you do something that you don't think that there's a lot of credit, but you get a lot of credit. Like maybe you feed birds or you put some water out for them. and you don't know how much they appreciate it and how much those beings are thankful and how much they send like positive energy and thankfulness and gratitude to your life. It's definitely something that you're underestimating. I don't know. That is okay. It is okay. The universe never loses any trace of hope, any trace of good work. Nothing is gonna get lost, even if you don't know or you don't consider, we don't realize. The universe will realize. The universe will know. Um, it's something that you're whispering to someone's ear. You might giggle. Again, there are trips that you will go. There's a lot of travels in this year for you, and that's very good. That's really awesome. That's traveling or trip is a window for you to release, um, and it gives you the burn, the energy to move on, to go forward, to push forward. You are trying to push forward a lot of things. I mean, some things need to be um, decided, and you need to make a decision, and you need to make closure on that. So that's actually something very good. See a giraffe in your reading. Maybe you have a like stuffed animal, or there's something that you're very curious about, or someone is very curious about you. I see you're already close physically, but there are questions you don't ask each other. I don't know why, but you're both very curious about something and you want to know. Again, I see you sleeping, very like beauty, um, and the beauty in the sleep. I don't know. You experience something in sleep that maybe you rejuvenate your energy. Some of you are dreaming. Some of you are writing your dreams, and it can be a story, or you can have a fiction story about something that you saw in the dream or experience, or even you can write about dreaming or sleeping, or maybe you're interested in studying a cult or about dreams or about the sleeping, about psychology of dreams or sleep. That's going to be very helpful. There's a whistleblower, there's something that you hear. Don't judge everything you hear, don't decide quickly about people. Be patient, Pisces. For you, I see that you need to get answers, you need to be a little bit more patient. And the message is that you will receive answers in a way you didn't expect. I'm not saying you're looking at the wrong place, but I say that you are searching in the wrong place. Um, like, for example, you have a question and you want to find the answer. You're reading books and you're, I don't know, searching on the net, but the answer actually comes to you when you meet someone somewhere and they do say something or they say something that's your answer, you know. So I don't say stop searching, but I'm just saying be patient. Of course, if you're searching for your answer, you learn more and more, but you would say to yourself, it's not still my answer, I don't have my answer. And yeah, that's the case, that's true. You won't have your answer until it's time, until it's time. There are signals sent to you. Either you are praying for someone or someone is praying for you. But the downloads of positive energy around you is enormous. There's a lot of enormous positive energy. Prayers come to you. If you are a person who believes in prayer, please continue to do so and pray globally for everyone in the world. Um, your prayers are heard, and I think I've seen that before. And your ability um, to download energies and ask the universe and receive from universe is incredible. I don't see any dark side, but sometimes you have to do some things that make you tired. Maybe you're helping someone, and sometimes you see or you think that they are taking advantage, or you think that they are not doing their best. They are relying on you, but you still continue helping them. Well, I don't know. You can decide what you exactly want to do. Um, is a person, maybe I see them as a male energy, a brother, sibling, or male friend that you cut your relation with, and they feel very lonely. They don't have anyone to talk to, and they miss their discussions or their conversations with you. They miss you. If there's a possibility to get back or give them a chance, they're not going to reach out though. They miss you, but they are stubborn. They're not going to reach out. Mm. I see that for some of you. You have decided to, oh, well, there's a baby born in the family, either you or someone is. If there's a baby born in January, it's going to be a very precious baby. But I see a little bit of jealousy around it. If this baby has a sibling, be careful to treat the sibling fair, because there's a little bit of jealousy around. Definitely news from far land is coming for you. You will be very able to understand who's lying to you. You very well know, like in your workplace or in your neighborhood, how people feel about you. And I would say for 90%, you are right. Well, my dear Pisces, you had a lot of energies in your reading, and I tried to cover almost everything. I hope that this year brings a lot of fantastic developments in your life, and I hope that you find your answers. And I hope that in my channel you can find some of your answers. But as I said, you won't have the answers until it's the right time. Have a wonderful new year, and as always, stay blessed.